Now, as the fighting continues and as we continue to focus on the latest developments, we're also learning about the events that unfolded on Saturday, October 7th, and the acts of heroism that saved countless lives. Now, I'm joined by Yami and Noami Weiser, parents of Roey Weiser, who is an American-Israeli soldier. Now, the mother and father, both of you, your son's bravery saved dozens of other soldiers from Hamas terrorists. Can you tell us exactly what happened that Saturday, October 7th?
Well, Saturday morning, obviously we all know that Hamas decided to come and attack Israel, and they came through the border. And my son was stationed there at the Erez crossing in one of the
One of the stations.
One of the stations there. I'm sorry, I lost it. One of the stations there. They came right in to their base. That's what I was looking for, the base, and started shooting at everybody, and whoever was still alive, they captured and they were taking back to Gaza. And at one point, my son saw that there were many of the Hamas terrorists, whereas they were few soldiers. There were not more than 20, 25 soldiers at the time there. And said, this is fruitless. We're being outnumbered. We need to do something about it. And my son just told his officer that it's time to do something. Go on the offensive instead of the defensive. And the officer said, what do you have in mind? Obviously, they were under gunfire the whole time. And my son said, it's time to flank them. We have to go around the building, obviously under fire. Okay, we'll go, me, you, and we'll take 3 other soldiers. We'll flank, we'll go around the building. And we'll go and we'll put down. We'll go with crossfire from both ways, okay. And that should do it. That should put us on the offensive, and that's what they did that morning. And because of that initiative that my son took, at least 12 soldiers are alive to tell the story today.
I mean, hearing that story, obviously, as parents, you must be filled with fear and concern, but what other emotions? I have to imagine you're incredibly proud of your son as well.
Of course, pride is the main issue here. If there's anything that's consoling me from this whole thing is that my son was a hero all the way to the end. He was a good soldier, a great soldier, and a hero.
As far as
he had the sense and the brains to stop while being shot at, to take a bigger look at the bigger picture and find a solution to a problem. And I admire him for his quick thinking, his bravery, and running into the fire, you know? So we're very proud.
Is this act of heroism, is it in line with your son's character? When you heard this story, were you surprised at all about Roy's actions?
I wasn't surprised at all, absolutely. My son was working for the fire department when he was a young kid, and he'd run into fires. He was fearless. He would do anything for the cause. And he always was that way. So it doesn't surprise us at all that he was a hero all the way to the end.
As war continues to look like it could be escalating, are you concerned for his safety? I mean, already he's proven that he is a hero. He will do anything to protect other soldiers. And it looks like we might be needing that now also for the coming weeks, coming months.
Well, we're not there right now, but we're definitely concerned for the safety of all the other soldiers. No other mother, no family should have to go through what we went through. Certainly not the families of the kidnapped children. And this war needs to end. However it ends, nobody else should have to suffer. So, of course, we're concerned.
This war needs to be the last war. No more half wars, almost half wars. This war needs to be the last one.
Well, thank you so much for sharing the story of your son, Roy, his memory. May his memory be a blessing for everything that he did for his fellow soldiers on the front lines during that atrocious attack. Thank you.